Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. It's been a while since I played some Hearthstone. I took honestly a month break from it. I got fed up of playing against Death Knight Rogues. I'm playing against Death Rattle Rogues, who just, filled the board with garbage. Playing against Miracle Rogue, who just cheated all the mana out. Ramp Druid, who just cheated all the mana out. I had one day where I was just like, you know what, this is just fucking annoying. There weren't that many decks I was too interested in either. And I was mainly playing decks from the expansion before that, so I was like, you know what, I'll just take a little bit of a break and come back for the mini set, hopefully with a bit more, a bit more fresh-faced. The mini set drops tomorrow, so I'll be doing another stream tomorrow, and hopefully by now, because I was just doing this during the stream, my ratings have gone up, and there are certain decks I'm looking forward to for that. However, since this is the day before and we haven't got access to new cards, I wanted to try a deck that I saw on Twitter. So I was scrolling through Twitter, blah, 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 and this just suddenly appeared on my screen. And this is from someone called, I think, Ridiculous Hat. And he made a Rainbow Death Knight, an archetype that I honestly didn't think was viable in any way, shape, or form. And this was his deck list. And it's basically like this undead theme. It's got a lot of, sticky minion stuff that just goes straight to the face. And it's basically just a combination of, the best one-star rune cards. Sorry, the one rune card from each different rune class, just mixed in together. And what surprised me about this was that he reached rank 380 something on Legends. So I was like, okay, what have other people been doing as well? I've looked out there and there's a lot of actual Rainbow Death Knights going around. People claiming they've got this into Legends and so on and so forth. But I felt like his deck list was the most appropriate. There's a strong backbone of this undead theme. Has some cards from the Undead Death Knight deck. And I could see this, doing reasonably well. So I thought, you know what? But the day before the expansion, this looks pretty novel. We'll try it out. And much like a lot of the cards from the new expansion, which have, multiple different tribes on them, this has multiple different runes. So I feel like it's, we're taking the theme, or part of the theme of the mini set, and bringing it one day earlier. It's not quite like the Valentine's theme, though, because it's 3 people. Although, who knows? If you're in a polygamous relationship, shout out to all my people in polygamous relationships. You are swell, guys. But yeah, this is a 3-person meal. Anyway, what am I predicting to go with this deck? I honestly don't know. So, the world has changed in Hearthstone in the last month. There was a big patch. I was aware of it. I read through the patch notes. And it hit a lot of decks pretty hardly. I'm aware the Thief Rogue and the Miracle Rogue got hit extremely hard. And to counter this, Undead Death Knight got buffed a lot. So I believe Undead Death Knight is now one of the tippy-toppy decks. A Vol Shaman is also doing pretty well. I mean, honestly, all the Death Knight archetypes are doing pretty well right now. I shouldn't just single out one. Frost is also doing pretty good numbers right now. So, I honestly don't know. I think I'm going to get caught up by certain decks that I'm just not aware of. Anyway. Let's get down to business. I'll say that I'm going to try and go for 4 and 3. Again, just to make sure that I'm giving credit to the proper people. This is from Ridiculous Hat. I'm going to just check this again. I believe it's called Ridiculous Hat. And I found it on Twitter. So if it sucks, honestly, go and blame him. Yes, he's called @RidiculousHat, I believe. So, go berate him if this is garbage, not me. Not the pilot. Blame the person that made the aircraft. Also, as you can see, I'm in bronze right now, so we're going to get a bit of an unfair sampling, I imagine. Because I literally just downed tools on this game. I was like, you know what? I did not enjoy today. I'm going to play other games now. However, the mini set just to give you like a TLDR on my opinion on it, there's a couple of cards in there which I think are 5-star and are going to, you know, push their respective decks to new levels. A lot of 1-star cards in there.
The light shall bring victory.
All will serve me.
Well, this feels like a pretty good opening.
I see you've brought guests.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Alright, this is some sort of thief priest. Do I just want to go for that? I think I do. This is more tempo than the weapon. The question after this comes is, do I play this? Obviously, if the minion stays on the board, I do. It's Shadow Priest. Huh. Do I just play Skeletal Sidekick on curve? I think I do.
Your soul is mine.
For the sky.
Also, when I was putting this deck together, I think I said there was only Undead Tribe in this deck for Amalgam. There's actually one beast in there as well. I'm a little bit spooked by their deck right now.
A dark deed to defy death.
Give me an Undead, please. Costs 1 for each corpse you spent this game. I do have a corpse spender in the deck, and it's considerably better than all the other cards here, so I'll take it. And face is the place. Could do with one of my draw enablers now. I mean, this is effectively draw. That's a really bad selection of cards. Although, the foul egg... No, it can't be the foul egg. Surely it's incorporeal corporeal. That has to be the right card, right?
Death calls.
This isn't good. This will probably get killed. Actually, maybe foul egg is good enough. It's going to get killed by that anyway. I've now got a 5-cost turn 5 with Thessarian and the foul egg. Just keep the board going wide.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I'm not there yet on the old corpses, so you know what? Do I trade first or this goes face? No, I don't. Do you think he's surprised yet? I'm actually going to kill this. It scares me.
I'm undead, not
Alright,
undead.
I was expecting this was going to happen eventually. So, how do I want to do this? Like this, I think. Then, do I just throw a Muncher on the board? Or a Horror? Since they just played that as removal, I imagine they've not... I'm hoping they haven't got another removal. So I think I'm going to push the damage as quickly as I can. Hello. Oh, you hit Thessarian, really? Fuck me. That was unlucky. Okay. This sucks. But we can deal with it. So 3 into here. Two into here. I have to lose my undead. But I could still potentially get some copies out there. Then. I really wanted that to go to the face, but. Say Levy. Stitch Giant is free next turn now. But a Shadow Spell is going to hurt my board. I mean, that was to remove 1 minion. So, do you not have good removal, my friend? Uh-oh. He's going to find out. Actually, no, he gets to choose, right? I was going to say, these two aren't particularly helpful for him, but Blightfang would be pretty useful. Alright.
And close enough.
One more death can't hurt.
So they definitely got Blightfang, right? You are full Thief Priest.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens.
Oh, you got Astalor, really? Well, at least you didn't remove my draw first. So thanks for that. This is about as big as their board is going to be, I think. So, is it time to do some infesting? I don't think I'm going to Malignant Horror just yet. Okay, that's the card I want. And then you can keep Astalor. Yeah, they were always going to get Blightfang. Still, I'm kind of surprised he played it.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Alright, let's discover first.
The more you struggle, the better.
Anti-Magic Shell. Pretty good with this board, right? It has to be the right choice. Is this lethal? 4, 4, 4, that's 12. No, is the answer. And I kind of don't want to kill... Actually, nothing's infested right now, is it? I'll trade one of them and leave the other. I think that's a good deal.
Job's done. Our gift of fire empowers us.
You got a kill. You got 2 kills. You were very lucky there. You were in fact unbelievably lucky. Now I have a full hand again. Okay. Patchwork feels pretty good here.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay. You know what? Deck may be pretty good, honestly. It's not a great test, though.
Our gift of fire.
Alright, that's your second Astalor. Do I just send the Scourge to the face? It's pretty good here. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. This is not a friendly board for the opponent. I don't think I've got a Holy or a Shadow spell in this deck. That's going to do nothing. That Tenacious Sandlian, or whatever it's called, Sandlian, could be pretty annoying for them. Some decent lifesteal here. And look how many corpses they've got for the fucking horrors. And shockingly, this priest doesn't have any board clears. Oh, it doesn't have many. They had Ruin, which isn't particularly good here. There's only 1 minion above 5. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. Get Astalor going. Get a bit of armor. Keep smacking him in the face. Possibly should have kept the weapon charge there, but he's going to find fucking Astalor again, isn't he? Well, he didn't instant pick it, so I'm going to say he hasn't. And again, most of the other cards, not that useful.
Now more than ever.
Strange card to pick. Okay, we need to get munching here.
On cards.
Otherwise, sad times are afoot.
Tasty.
And I'd like to have played that with the Rancher, but...
You think this is your time?
Alright, they're going to do the same.
Cards.
Okay. I think Astalord is pretty good here. Not great, but it's gonna have to do.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
I think I will kill that now. The 2 attack minion I don't care about.
I'm undead, not dead dead.
So this is going to be 5 to all minions, which is annoying.
Flame strike.
Or I go with the horrors to trade it out, but I lose all the horrors. So I think I have to do this. Yeah, you would die.
Strike.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
A dark deed to defy death.
Job's done.
Psychic detective coming through.
This is why I hate Priest, by the way. Just slowly sucking the soul out of Hearthstone. Okay. This will generate a Strider.
Death calls.
I think I can just trade 2 of these in. Trade this one in.
They need our care. Now more than ever. Off the feathers.
I know I lose a minion this way. I was considering trading another one out of these. Actually, maybe I should have just done that. Get another 3-5 on the board.
What's yours will be mine. To time.
I mean... Oh my god, it was actually the one that I've got. They've been crazy lucky this game as well.
A dark deed to defy death.
$24.
Hands off the feathers.
Those I have to leave. And then just pray they have nothing in their hand. But I know they have another one of these. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. Go 0-1. I just don't want to play against Priest anymore. And that's the end for Hearthstone now. Fuck Hearthstone. Fuck Priest. What a boring deck to play against. It wasn't even a good deck, is the sad thing. It's what I think Hearthstone wants Warrior to be as well. Just break you down with attrition. Just keep throwing taunt minions in the way. And eventually your opponent will run out of shit. Okay.
You defy me.
I don't think Bright Fang's going to be particularly useful early on. Mage not renowned for running a minion-based deck. Will Armed Dealer live through a turn? We're about to find out. If it does, we have a pretty good turn too. Sure. It's actually a very minion-based mage, funnily enough. It's Box Mage. Oh, you're gonna get a little bit frosty with me? That's fine by me. Alright. Let's attack first. Pray for some good luck here. Hit me in the face. Okay, the odds were against us there. God damn it. Just casually Mage getting an extraordinary start. And again. Sure. Have you considered not freezing me for a turn, by the way? I think that'd be swell. Do I need to get rid of this 3-5? I really don't think I do. So I think I just run everything in the face. I'll kill this. Oh, oh, hang on a minute. I might have gooned this. I might have gooned this. This might be the one that runs 2 damage to all, get a bunch of volatile skeletons. It's not. Okay. This is almost certainly going to be minion. Do I care if I lose this? Actually, I do. I think I care less I'd lose this. I'm honestly astounded. Really? They played Spell? I guess they're worried about the buff more than anything. Little does he know. Alright. So this is going to hit the lowest health enemy. Which right now is the 1-2. I still think everything just goes face, right? Otherwise I lose. Because I can't risk that popping and hitting this. Until I play the other minion. Perfect. Well, they're going to stabilize. They're going to stabilize. I don't really know what I'm waiting on here. I feel like I've lost. They're gonna trade the cost, aren't they? Nope. Finally. If I play this now, they can kill them, but not all of them. There's no big threat here for patchwork. So I think this is the play. The boxing. Okay, no polymorph, please. Just the perfect answer. It's fine. Just two board clears, one after another one. Fantastic, thank you.
One more death can't hurt.
It's too late. I can't get back into this. Alright. So far, I'm in the camp of berating. the berater camp. I'm only being, sarcastic, by the way. Don't go berate this person. I'm sure we've either misplayed or just had an awkward matchup. Like, we went up against a control priest, we're probably never going to win that matchup. And we go up against a mage deck that has some control elements in the early game, and we didn't get a tremendous draw this time.
The Lich King.
That's how it does against another Death Knight.
Will serve me in death.
Okay, Skeletal Sidekicks is not really what I want to play on 1. Plague Strike could be played on 2. Acolyte of Death, I think, is actually like the linchpin of this deck, it turns out. Alright, we haven't got a turn 1 play. Okay, is Unholy. I really wish I could play something on turn 1. I really wish I could play something good on turn 2 as well, for that matter.
Me have that for you.
Okay, my turn 2 is better now. Now that you've played something, I can do something.
Leave bones, please.
Two to 2. Bit of a weird play again. I think I coin out Thessarian and hope that it hits this, then I can trade. The alternate line is that I trade in here, hit that, trade again. That leaves me with 1 mana though and nothing to do, so I would coin a hero power, which is pretty garbage. Or I go Acolyte of Death, run it in and see what I draw. I think this is the most sane line. Alright, because now I hit the face, I hit him in the face instead and make him do the trade. If he trades.
They need our care.
Hello.
Now more than ever.
That needs to die. Can I do it with Bright Fang? Not unless I got really, really lucky. Actually, how am I going to do this? There is a way to do it, but it's not really good on the old mathematics.
Death calls.
If I do this into this, I can do it. Or I Bright Fang and just say, fuck it, I don't give a shit. But I think that's a really bad play. Actually, I can do this better. I can put a damage into you instead. Then 2 into here. And leave it there. Concerned.
Rise and serve your king.
I mean, I got some pretty good value on that turn then. I think this is a decent Bright Fang turn. Alright, animation please.
Who here can spell Zinjari?
I will say, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the intro for this deck. School Teacher is one of the cards I was considering putting into this deck outside of the Hatman's build. What was he called again? I'm so bad with names. Like Ridiculous Hat, I think it was called. It felt bad to lose out on the value of that card. Speaking of which... Rainbow Death Knight, baby. We're on the board. Didn't get goose egged. I can feel good about that. I'm surprised he conceded, though. I will say that. Because I would not have conceded that game. Maybe the hand was just unbelievably icky. I don't know. But I had no, like, board buffs. And maybe they thought I was... No, they couldn't have thought that. There was a green-red deck running around like a month ago, I don't know if it still is, that had like the Unholy Swarm and then some buffs with it from the blood side of things, but even that wouldn't have been too frightening. Because it's pretty slow, the blood cards. I have no idea. Maybe it was his bedtime, who knows. Alright, Sidekick, not exactly what I want to play on turn 1. So I think this is all throw it back into the deck and try again. Cadaver's pretty good. So is Arms Dealer, honestly. I think that I should use Arm Dealer more smart, pardon me, than before. I think I really should try and save it for the Speed Rays to turn them into 2 4s instead of 1 4s. So I'm going to just cadaver you in the face. Enjoy. Hello again. Hello, Watch Post. Well, I have an answer to it next turn, I suppose. Skeletal's Sidekick is in my deck, therefore it should probably be the best choice here. Next turn we Plague Strike. If he puts another one on the board, I just cry. Is this card close to rotating out? It must be, right? Is that April as well? I kind of like it because I enjoy playing Mage and I've got it in my Mage deck, but some decks it's such a grind against. You just can't clear it off easily. Okay, it's Box Mage. Again. Oh, that's a really painful one to hit. Still, the weakness of Box Mage is an aggro board. They can't deal with the aggression. So we just need to be aggressive. Well, I say they can't. They can. They just need to draw both of their Frosty Sanctums, like this card. Then they can be pretty annoying. I wouldn't freeze that one if I were you. I'd punch that one with the 4-1. Alright. Maybe he's not attacking with the 4-1. Never mind. I don't understand. Is he setting up Dawn Grasp already? Do I just trade this out immediately? If I do that, though, I'm going for Arms Dealer's Sidekick. Is it going to stay on the board? Okay, hit me in the face. It's actually pretty good for me. I think this is fine. Unless they have another Sanctum. Because I don't think that deck can do 3 damage. Well, they can do 4 damage easily, but it's slow.
No waves can sink this ship.
Okay, now we get going. They can freeze the 4-3 again. That's fine. I say it's fine. I'd rather they didn't. That's pain. That's painful. Still, this is a pretty big board for Mage. They're unlikely to get a bigger board than this, so... Yoink. Then, do I Astral or do I push the button? I think I Astral here. I think I just go... Actually... Do I just push the button? Push the button, trade. Keep Astral for the future. I think that's fine. Again, this is a really big threat.
I bring the muscle and...
Joke's on you, I have no spells. I guess they were just playing it for the taunt though, so... I was gonna say. I've been very lucky with the the 2 damage from the skeletons both hitting me in the face. I appreciate that. I can't count. It's fine.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Unironically fine. We're approaching box territory, and by the fact they played... Well, maybe they just played it for taunt, but because they played that, it makes me think that they... Oh, they definitely have it, sorry. Because they evokered. But they traded the amulet back, they've traded it again. So I think they have a box in their hand. They're so lucky, by the way. They drew both their evokers, their board freeze, one of their single target freezes. It's basically... And the 4-1 rush. It was basically everything, right? And I can't do anything this turn. I mean, I guess I could have traded and played something. Actually, maybe I should have done that to get Astalor on the board. But I don't think they can box. So, what do? They can freeze a minion. That doesn't work. If it did, it would be broken.
Well done, interloper. You are prepared for the wars to come.
Arcane bolt.
Just like that, back to 2 and 2. And for them, they wouldn't realize I was running a rainbow deck.
The Lich King versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The past is dead.
Acolyte I really like. I think the Vizier could be really good as well. Horror I don't need right now. I think this is a really good card, but I think I prefer to keep Acolyte over it and fish for a turn 1 play. Alright, we have 2 turn 2 plays.
I see you.
Man, a lot of mages down here in the trenches. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be box mage again. It's mech mage. It's big mech mage. I'm not going to lie, this was not what I was expecting. What this deck is running, I have no idea. Mechs is the answer. Can they kill this? Legitimate question, can they kill it? I don't think they can.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Like, ping this down if you want, but having the Strider on the field next turn, they have secrets in the deck. I'm confused. It has to be objection or something like that. Right? No. It's explosive. That's fine. Bone Digger Geist, Flesh Behemoth, or Brittle Skin Zombie. I will take Bone Digger Geist, if you would not mind. And then I'll take a 5/4, please. I'm pretty certain they've lost. If I'm going to guess, it's Mech Mage and they've got the secret package in it. Which is a really weird combo. Okay, now you've Giga lost.
They need our care. Now more than ever. Hands off.
You basically can't kill my board anymore. Okay, what have we got here? A bunch of stuff I don't care about. Alright, it's something that if you play it, it gets fucked. I'll throw this into it. It's... I know what it is. It's the... It doesn't matter. It's the Oasis ally. You know what? It's hard down there in the trenches. Sometimes you get a bit of trench fever. You start building decks which just don't make any sense whatsoever. I've been there. If anyone caught my stream which never made it to YouTube where I played Death Rattle Warlock, I've been there. Anyway, from 0-2 to 3-2. I'll take that little streak going.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
Okay, early mirror match. Blightfang is very strong if it's unholy. I don't know how many unholy players there are out there right now. And I'm going to actually mulligan the two cost minions, because they're both 2-cost minions that need a 1-cost on it. I was hoping to draw a 1-cost, but again I drew a 2 that needs a 1. Oh, there's a 1. They could kill it with the coin. If they do, so be it. They are going to kill it. Okay, it's either a mirror or they're unholy.
Everybody needs a cast.
It's unholy. There's definitely ways for them to kill this. So I don't think I go for it. But this isn't a great play either. That's in my deck, so the obvious choice is that card. However, this one is really good for the now. It's also in my deck.
Reach for the skies.
Or do I just run into the face? No, I'm going to kill it. This will also proc my Vizier next turn. Vizier. Is it Vizier? I have no idea what that word is.
And close enough.
Ooh, that's a different line to take. That is the line I am taking.
They need our
Tempo, tempo, tempo.
now more
Now it's pretty hard for them to kill the 2/5. They could rush next turn. They've used the coin. They could rush this turn if they get it off this card, which would be a bit unlucky for me. Okay, they're about to have a sad time. Alright, that's a pretty good board. And this is now just gonna, if they clear it, they feed the horrors. Ah. You have your own one, and yours is pretty good. However, what if I just run everything to your face? What then? What then, buddy? Okay, there's a combo here that I have to do.
My rule is eternal.
Bear with me a second. Bear with me for a second. Bear with me for a second. Actually, I can do it now. Okay, that's a pretty good board for me. We got there eventually. So I think the only things infected now are this and this. Alright. Slightly annoying. This has Summon a Hawk Strider on it. Alright. 2. 2. 1. 1. 1. Now you cry. I should probably have drawn on the back of that. Okay, sure, that's fun. I'm never going to play it, but I think we've won. Because this gets a copy of the effect of the Hawkstrider Rancher as well.
They need our care.
Okay, they're doing their own ranching. Alright, they have the same combo. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right.
One more death can't hurt.
Terror. 3, 1. Then, how do I want to do this? I think I can't help it anymore. I should just trade a dude in.
Hands off the feathers.
Reach for the sun.
And I do that. I think that is pretty obnoxious for them. I don't get the copy. And I'm going to probably lose my Rancher. But they got decent value from the Rancher. But compared to what I've had, Like, how many 1/1s I've got from it, it's crazy. And if they don't kill this first, I'm going to draw a bunch of cards here. I will admit, I wish I took Anti-Magic Shout now. It would have made that trade a lot easier. That's also really bad for me. The Sunwell will find me an answer. Believe in the Sunwell.
Pick me!
Are you fucking kidding me? It's like the perfect answer. Oh my god, and they get that back to the hand. Alright, we have a problem. I mean too hard. What have we got now? That's pretty good. Nothing else, though, is particularly good. Alright. Sermon's up, baby. And I think I just eat through the taunt minions. Fuck, I forgot that was going to be a thing as well. I just need to take my poor minions out. Let's get copies of these two. They are going to be fully infested. This is a weird one. Let's put it that way. This is a weird one. What I could do, though, is Dark Transform one of them in the future. This is such a stupid matchup. Do I have any Death Rattle minions in my deck? Oh, I do, actually. I have one. What is he doing, by the way? Oh, he denied me a minion. I feel like he misplayed this horrendously. I'm pretty certain I've got lethal. Like, I'm fairly certain his only route to victory was to Fang again. He had another copy of it, right? Am I dumb? Do I not know what Unholy Frenzy does? Let me just check this. I thought you got the minion back, right? Oh. Oh, you resummon any. I'm dumb. I am dumb. Okay, they had no route to success then, I think. I think I'm mixing it up with the Hunter one that puts it back in your hand.
King versus the Lich King.
Alright, mirror match again.
Will serve me in death.
Sidekick isn't exactly the one drop you want. Plague Strike, though, is a pretty good 2-drop. Probably Control. So this is going to be a bad matchup for me. I think we do well into Unholy and Frost Death Knights. But I don't think I'm going to do particularly well into the Blood Death Knight. Do I just throw this into an empty board? I don't think I do. I think I just push the button and hit him. A little bit slow, though. Little bit slow. I'm actually going to hold my weapon charge this time. I think it'll be important in this matchup to get as much value as I can from my cards as is humanly possible. Like now.
Your soul is mine.
Get the sticky minions on the board. Turn 5, we can get Swarm Guard and the Dealer on the board. Or, if everything dies, maybe Arms Dealer plus Malignant Horror instead. Blood Boil is extremely good right now.
And close enough.
But I can't wait, I have to just go. I've already taken too long. I think I've lost because I didn't play anything on 1 or 2. No Muncher. Okay. Still not great. Do I search with Vizier first, or do I Thessarian? If it hits it, then I can hit it with my face. I think I start drawing cards.
One more death can't hurt.
And have a look.
The more you struggle, the better.
It has to be advanced, right? And do I just hit it with my face to protect a minion? I honestly think I do. I hate that they get 10 health out of this. There's a card I would like. So we could Rancher into Horror, but I'd need some more board space.
I'm gonna win big.
That gives me some optimism. Not a card you'd normally see in Blood Death Knight. They're sending over Blood Boil. I can tell. You sneaky, sneaky, sneakerson. Anyway.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Do I want... I need a minion to die here. So I think I'm actually going to trade 2 minions in. Draw 2 cards. Create some space. Get a bit of draw. Get more corpses as well. Just all the good stuff. And again, there's so many threats on the board right now. What do you kill? They want to kill these things? Interesting. Not what I would have chosen there, but maybe I'm wrong. Is the correct play here to do nothing, almost?
Hands off the feathers.
I'm generating 2... Oh, I'm not generating 2. Piss. Maybe they're a genius, actually. I'm only generating 1.
The more you struggle, the better.
Let's grab an Asphyxiate. And I'm just going to hit you in the face for 4. So, this will allow me to remove a lifesteal taunt if such a minion exists in his hand.
Armies of bone.
Let's remove an 8/8 taunt as well. Highest attack enemy minion. Sweet. It's slowing them down, though. So, what is now the winner's choice? I think the winner's choice is... that. Into this. And hope we hit the right thing. That was the right thing, by the way. And they hit me in the face. We don't get the copy here. But look at the board pressure. Uh-oh. 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 My board is so sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. 5 and 2. You know what? What are my other quests? What are my quests game? Play 30 Mana Thirst cards. How about no? How about no? I have no friends. 200 damage and 25 spells. That is something I can do. Also, let me start finishing off this. Okay, well, I'm approaching the end of this. Should be able to finish it before the next expansion. I was just toying with whether or not I want to switch it up a little bit. I normally go for 7 games. Let's play a little bit more of this deck. So we beat the 4 and 3 that I was going for. We hit 5 and 2. I don't know how many more we'll go to. Maybe try and get to like 10 games or something instead. It's a better representation of how good the deck is. And then possibly we'll switch things up a little bit.
The Lich King versus Valia.
Possibly including going to a different game. As this will probably go up tonight. I really like Cadaver, early Cadaver. I think it's my best 1-drop, honestly. Or turn 1 play, sorry, to be more accurate.
Breathe it in.
30 health Rogue. So, Rogue was hit pretty hard with the nerfs.
Where you followed?
It's Thief Rogue, I think.
A dark deed to defy death.
They picked the secret very quickly, so I've got a funny feeling it's going to be some sort of anti-aggro tool. Or its objection. Man, they fucking don't want me to have a board. I guess they think I'm unholy. So, like, fuck this guy. I'm not letting him have a board. I'm going to make a risky play here. What are the odds that they can clear Arm Dealer? I reckon they're going to play a secret. Or they want to play a secret. They've just played 2 of their removals. Okay, they have the weapon. You know what? That's a pretty fair assessment. I should have thought about the weapon. Okay, that's a pretty good alternative now for me. That's not particularly useful. I think Remorseless Winter is the best option here, but none of them are particularly good. Like, Blood Boil, good removal, do I care? Not really.
Let's muddy the waters.
Alright. Okay. It's objection, counterspell, Oasis ally. It's probably objection.
We have plotted long enough.
No, I played a minion, didn't I? It's not objection. It's Oasis ally. One more turn. It's counterspell. It didn't really matter. I was like, well, do I care? And I think next turn, Ranchering the Swarm Guard will probably be the play. Let's see what Colossal Minion they get. Is it good? It's really good. It's probably the best thing they could hope for Thief Rogue. You hate to see it.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Let's kill this thing. So they're going to gain 8 health again. I'm pretty certain we've lost.
Muddy the waters.
If they get another copy of this, I don't think I can beat them. That's not a problem. Sure. What are you, by the way? You are an undead. I was just making sure before I selected you. You are in my deck. I'll take you. I can't just leave the 8/6 up just hitting me in the face. Even though they can shadow step that, I think I leave it up unless this hits it. And sadly, I don't get the copy of that because of the order. They restored, I mean, what was it? 21 health. And they got Brawl, which actually is really good for me, by the way. You might not think it. Also, that is the best outcome for me. It means, though, that when they play their whatchamacallit, if they play their Contraband Stash, it's going to Brawl every single time. They've basically decided they're going to be a control deck. Which means the health gain doesn't matter anymore. Sticky minions is all that matters. Like, if they stash now, it's more likely I'm going to win the Brawl. Admittedly, they could fucking look out and get the Colossal Minion as the winner. Yeah. So they had to play this for Brawl. That's... we know that it's counterspell. Fuck me, they got it last. Are you kidding me? I forgot about the order mattering. They're so lucky. I say so lucky. I think it was like 50-50 of the order. Alright, I just need this to hit the right minion. Womp womp.
You are prepared. All life must end.
RNG Rogue for the win. Get the best colossal minion they could possibly get. Get a control card when they needed it most. You know, just the usual stuff. And they still misplayed it. I'm certain they misplayed that. There's no way they should have played the brawl. Like, they could have contraband stashed first and just restored the health and still won that way. They basically made an unlosable game losable after getting the colossal.
Will serve me.
Man, that rustles my jimmies a little bit. Who am I playing against? Shaman. Bonebreaker could be useful. Sure. The likelihood is this is Evolved Shaman. I don't think I'm going to have a particularly good matchup into Evolved Shaman. It's fucking Totem Shaman. Are you kidding me? Time to make them weep.
Is mine. A dark deed to defy death.
That's like the most important card for Totem Shaman. They will run another copy of it, but they were basically betting on that thing living. And I imagine now they are upset. What the fuck is this deck? Why have you got Farsight in it? Assuming it's a totem deck, which I think it is. Also, this probably means your deck is pretty goddamn slow, so let me just throw Strider on the board and see if you can do 5 damage to me in a turn. There is an answer to this, by the way. They probably run the Fishkins. So, Fishkins may come out. I can't remember what the card's called, but it's the one that gives you 3 1/1 piranhas that improve by 2 attack for each piranha that has been summoned. That would clear it. But it's basically just using all the mana, and they're not using it with the Anchor Totem. I think they've just left. I've broken their mental. I don't understand. Are you playing the expansion tomorrow today? Sure, 3 mana, 3/4. Alright. You know what? Let me have a look for an undead minion if you don't mind. Rhyme Sculptor is not terrible here. And I'm not doing anything else on turn 5, so you know what? Hello, Rhyme Sculptor. It does make this turn slightly annoying now. I was trying to fish for a 2-drop.
Darkness beckons.
So I think instead we do this, this.
Is mine.
Like, Jay Barnum has been doing some cooking. That's all I can say about what this deck is that I'm facing right now. Or it feels like he's doing some cooking. Unless I'm missing something, there's a Shaman archetype I'm just not aware of. But it feels like you've got Evolve plus low-cost minions. I don't understand. I don't understand any of these cards so far that have been played. Is this some sort of one-turn kill deck? That I'm just not aware of? What's happening? Hello? Alright. Vizier me? This is probably the best. Get Astalor going as well. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? I can already see it. Is it an Overload Shaman deck? I don't even know what would be in that, but you'd think the quest would be. Okay. Well, I guess I'll trade you in. And I'll play a little Rhymey boy. So with Advance are effectively on 7 health. They don't know that, obviously. This is 4 more damage. They found a card that is pretty handy for them here. Oh my god, it's happening again. I'm getting like trolled by the game. Flukes into a taunt. And a board freeze. Into a board clear. It's Control Shaman. Okay, is this fine? It is fine. Patchwork is just going to be miserable for them. Yeah, just fill your board with totems. Why not? I should have traded the 0-2 first. That was my bad. What did we hit? The mana totem. Sure. They're gonna get party toteming. So it's like an evolved totem deck. Very weird. The sad thing is it might still beat me. Depending on evolve RNG. Do you have an evolve card? Sorry, an overload card? If you don't, this is a little bit troll. Here's where I'm showing lethal on the board right now. Okay. Actually, I was going to say, 2 taunt totems, it's not lethal anymore. That was certainly a game of the old Hearthstone. Right, let's give it one more. This will get me to 10 games. Try and see if we go 7-3 or 6-4. I think a fairer reflection of this deck would be 6-4, to be honest with you. I feel like that's about where the power level is. Maybe above 50% win rate, so you could climb with this deck. But it definitely has matchups where you are going to just lose. But that's true of a lot of decks. Alright, one more Lich King matchup.
Will serve me in death.
I think Acolyte is a great card. I think it's almost a must keep.
True king.
Because you can really vomit your cards onto the board with this deck. Coin hero power. No. I think I still turn one sidekick. It's either Frost or Unholy. If it's Frost, I'm in a race. If it's Unholy, I want tempo. I hope it's Frost, though. It's the one I've not played against yet. It's not. It's Unholy. You have no corpses right now. Interesting.
One more death can't hurt.
I should trade this in now. I was toying whether or not I wanted the draw, or if I should use the weapon to, you know, I should use the weapon to just keep a minion on the board. However, next turn I can now Swarm Guard plus Arms Dealer.
I will not be merciful.
Which is fine.
And close enough.
It's all about board in this matchup, I think. And I have it right now, and they don't, so I'm feeling pretty good.
The citadel stands strong.
I still need to respect them though to some degree, because they do have a board buff. So I will respect it. Probably. So this will get reduced to 1 cost. Which is fine, because I think I'm just going to Bone Break with the other card. And then the face is the place. On 6 we could get Munching. I feel like, and again I don't know this, but just from my experience of this session of Ranked, I feel like there's a lot of Unholy Death Knights running out there, and I feel like this Rainbow Death Knight has a really good matchup into Unholy Death Knight. You just need to be able to get a board earlier, whilst also, you know, clearing off their early game minions. But I don't know. Someone in the comments would have to let me know for the YouTube video. Anyway, for YouTubers, this is going to be the end of this recording. For Twitchers, we'll probably play another little game to see me out. And I'll see you tomorrow for another Hearthstone stream and some Loverwatch. Don't forget the Loverwatch dating sim. To check out the mini expansion and to check out, you know, how easy it is to chat Genji up. Anyway, thanks for watching, YouTubers, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.